opens the gate of grand festive. A warm and a pleasant good morning everyone. Science is a way of thinking much more than it's a body of knowledge. Let us join for the grand virtual event NextGen 2021 Science Expo. Welcome speech. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest welcome and appreciation is not to utter words but to like by them. Now, let me call Mrs. Aditya to preside over welcome speech.
The science of today is the technology of tomorrow. A warm and a pleasant good morning everyone. Every year help us to climb to the next level. Yet again, this year we have left no stone unturned. Cbse group of educational institution is once again pioneer in conducting live digital events in our very own Kadalur district. We take great pleasure to present this beautiful occasion virtually. It is my pleasure to welcome our Executive Director, Ms. Amudavalli Ranganathan, our HR, Mrs. Kumari Leelam, our Principal, Mrs. Sudha, faculty members, students and parents for this ostentatious occasion. Welcome you all for our Next Gen Science Expo. I am very grateful to everybody for giving me this opportunity to address all of you from this stage. I am glad that our school can organize this exhibition successfully and at such a productive scale, where other schools are also able to take part in this fulfilling experience. However, it is not easy to organize and host such programs as it takes full efforts from the whole school to make all the necessary arrangements. We could not have pulled this huge exhibition off without the continuous cooperation and working of our whole students, administrators and teachers who have been given such tremendous support and have ensured that the exhibition is up to the mark. I am sure that our Next Gen Science exhibition will draw your attention and interest you. This exhibition focuses on innovation at its best, as you can see from all the models. The brightest minds are working to uphold all these innovative ideas present here today. Students and teachers have put massive efforts and prepared the best works of their abilities to execute their knowledge. So, elegant yet straightforward, some of our models and experiments will surprise you completely. By now, I can see all of you are very excited to visit our Next Gen Science exhibition. So, without any delay, I welcome you all once again to enjoy our Next Gen Science exhibition. Thank you.
Portrait of Scientist. For every different role you play, it's nice to have different challenges for each one. It's always a pleasure to watch our kids dressed up as different characters. Our Cbse sparklers are ready with their wonderful costumes to mesmerize us. Now, let's have a look in the most awaited event of kids. The students showcase their talent cheerfully. They were smartly dressed and participated with much enthusiasm and enthralled everybody with their endearing acts. It was overwhelming to see our little ones speaking confidently.
I am a scientist, 11th President of India. My profession was I am scientist and administrator in India. I am a Muslim of India. Thank you.
Fancy dress. Children are the sunshine of our lives. Their smile makes us smile and their tears break our heart. So without wasting any more time, let us begin with the fancy dress. I hope you all will enjoy what these little bundles are going to present.
I am grapes, benefit of grapes. Keep heart healthy. Promote brain function. Good for eyes. Keep eyes healthy. Help in weight loss. Youthful skin. Soft skin and glow. Thank you, ma'am. Welcome to our next gen Science Expo. I am a carrot. I am a red and orange color. I am a food for eyes. I am vitamin A. I am a healthy and healthy. It is for eyes. Thank you, ma'am. I am a food. My name is Orange. Morning, everybody. I am the teacher. I am studying GDH D session. City School of Travelers Education. Today talk about healthy food day. My healthy food is carrot. Carrot is a root vegetable. It is in orange color. It is very good for our healthy. Taste of the carrot is sweet. It is contain various vitamins. Carrot is also used for making salad. Sweet herbal soup that can be eaten after cooked. I am for one. I am a scientist. I am a medicine for poor people. Life and solution to your problem. May I help you? Hello everybody. Today I am talk about rainy season. Rainy season, my favorite season. There are many seasons on earth, like summer, winter, rainy. We see cloud, thunder, rainbow, rain. We use raincoat, umbrella. Trees look green. Rainy season is important for farmers. Rainy season, great gift of the God. Save water, save tree. Thank you. Hello everyone. I am mango, king of fruits. I am the national fruit of India. I am helping digestion and I clean the skin. I protect heart and brain. I got lots of vitamins. Everyone loves to eat me. I'm so delicious. Thank you. Bye bye. My name is Shavin. My name is Sabali. Sabali is very tasty. My name is Fun. My name is Control. My name is Red Color. Jelly. Dissection. I am a radish. I am a vegetable. I am good for pressure and increased oxygen in your blood and increased boost immunity and energy. Exercise must eat me because I am very healthy and I am good for your health. Have a nice day. Thank you. Hi, my dear friends. I am Dr. Hedra, here to protect our world and country from coronavirus. You might have having this dangerous COVID disease, but don't be panicked. Follow the safety of the precautions. Better to have healthy diet even if you are affected this virus. But don't worry, there are many doctors like me all here to rescue you. I advise everyone to take the COVID vaccine and live your happy and healthy life with your family. Thank you.
Science Spectacular. India has a great heritage of science and technology. From the ancient era, many scientists, mathematicians, astronomers and medical experts like Aryabhatta, Canada, Brahmaputra, Bhaskaracharya, Nagarjuna, Shustra, Charak and much more have contributed their work to progression of the science and technology in India. The true method of knowledge is experiment. Everything is theoretically impossible until we are experimenting that. Here are our young scholars ready to demonstrate their best scientific works. Let us have a look into it.
You are next student. Science Expo. I am Afna. Integration. Big Expo have the science exhibition. Today talk about human brain. Brain this part. Want to ask. Cerebrum. Mandula. Cerebrum. Sense control. Emotion. Things. Mandula. Top circle. Main stem. Next one. Cerebrum. Largest part of brain. Graph of wing. Keeping body. Thank you all. Good morning to all. I am D. Yasini, grade 1. CK School of Process Education. Today I am talking about 4 seasons. First one, summer season. Summer season is very hot season. We wear cotton dress. Next one, autumn season. Autumn season is very dry season. Leaves are fell down. Next one, winter season. Winter season is very cold season. We wear woolen dress. Last one, spring season. Spring season is pleasant season. Flowers are blooming. Thank you. Hello everyone, I am Yasmin. Summer season very hot season. Summer season start in March, end in June. The sun shines bright in the sky. There's a longer night are there. People wear cotton clothes. Drink some water, cool drink. If we get lot of fruits and vegetables, we feel tired all the time. Thank you. Hi ma'am, good morning everybody. I am Dileepan. I am sitting in senior Cbse section, CK School of Progress Education. Today we are going to talk about lungs. The lungs are the main organs of the respiratory system. Humans have 2 lungs. The right lung is bigger than left lungs. The right lung has 3 lobes. The left lung has 2 lobes. Then take oxygen from the air. The lungs release carbon dioxide. The lungs used for breathe in, breathe out. Oxygen is transferred to the blood. Then lungs disease caused by asthma, lungs cancer. Thank you. I am Fauza. This is a healthy fruit salad. It has grapes, watermelon, banana and dry fruits. Healthy.
It contains
vitamins and minerals. I am Yashika. Grade 2, A section, Emerson branch. The herb you see here is called Mexican mint. In Tamil called Karpuravalli or Omavalli. It helps to cure cough and cold.
Morning. I am Harisaran. Grade 3, Section B. Science Expo. Waste out of best. This is waste box, tube, rod, and torchlight and color paper. This four also waste water bottle. This is steady lamp. This is night lamp. This is pencil stand. This two is flower vase. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. I am teacher Science studying senior Cbse section. Today's topic: the heart. The heart is one of the most important organs in the human body. The heart says can face. The heart located between the thoracic cavity. The heart has 4 chambers: right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle. Atrium is the Latin word, endens hall. Ventricle is the Latin word for little belly. Your heart is beat about 150,000 times each day. The first surgery heart in 1893. Coffee is good for your heart. It reduces starch and boost to your immunity system. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning to all. I am Janani. I am studying in grade 2. My school name is CK School of Progressive Education. Next Gen Science Expo 2021. My topic name is aloe vera. The botanical name of aloe vera is aloe. Barbadensis Miller. It grows mainly in the dry regions of America, Africa, Europe and Asia. Aloe vera is used in moisturizer to give them a wonderfully silky texture. It is an extraordinary medicinal plant. It is used in internal treatment. Now make aloe vera hair oil. Wash aloe vera leaf thoroughly. Cut the edges. Cut the leaf in the small cubes. Make aloe vera paste. minutes. Let the oil cool down. Strain the oil. You can store this oil for 2 months in a glass jar. I am already heat and store this bottle. Massage this oil your hair. Next day, after wash, your hair is soft and smooth.
Let's drink. Thanks for I am Afna. I talk about healthy food. And we are giving food. Body building food. Healthy food. Farming. Protective food. Soup. Vegetables. Food. Jug. Fat. Protein. Vitamins. Minerals. Heaven drink. Thank you.
Good morning to all. I am MJ Crossan of K2. My topic name is medicinal plant. This is Cbse plant. It helps to alleviate cold and cough. It also helpful for food digestion. This is a plant. It is a traditional medicinal plant. It mainly useful for our skin, hair and breast cancer. This is insulin plant. It helps to control diabetes. It mainly useful for type 2 diabetes. Thank you.
I am Vivan from grade 3 section A. I am going to do utensils activity. First activity. Butterfly. Second activity. Hi everyone, I am Kirti Vashini from SRKG. I am going to talk about fruit pyramid. First one is protein. Build our body and help us to grow. Our hair, nails and muscles made of proteins. Protein rich in cheese, milk and all. Next one is carbohydrates. It gives energy for our body. We need energy for our run, jump and play. Carbohydrates rich in rice, bread and vegetables. Next one is vitamins. It keeps us healthy. Vitamin C keep the gums healthy. Vitamin D bones is very healthy. Vitamins are rich in fruits and vegetables. Thank you.
Good morning to all. I am IAS in grade 4th year from CK School of Agriculture Education. My working model is EVM electronic voting machine. It was first invented by Anthony Beranek of Chicago in the year 1881. EVM was first used in Kerala general election in the year 1982. It eliminates invalid votes. EVM technology used for speed counting. We must vote at the age of 18. It is our duty. Be a citizen. Now I am explaining about EVM electronic voting machine. Right side you see party symbols. Left side you buttons displayed. You just select symbols. Click the button. Beep sound come. You casting your vote. Thank you.
Science Explorer. Kids question the world around them every day, and there is so much to learn through experimentation. To stay fresh, we must experiment always. Experiment gives new ideas, surprises and discoveries. Let us have a look into our young prodigies' working model experiment discoveries.
Hi all, I am the Sanjay Ganesh of grade 5. Today I am going to explain the topic electromagnet. You have seen many magnets in your day-to-day life, but this is different. This is called as an electromagnet. Things needed to make an electromagnet are a battery holder, a switch, copper insulated wire and nail. First you have to put the batteries into the battery holder. Then you have to wound the copper wire around the nail. Then you should connect one end of the copper wire to the positive terminal of the battery and then another end to the switch. The another end of the switch should be connected to the negative terminal of the battery. The principle behind this electromagnet is that when we pass current to this copper wire wounded to the nail, it creates a magnetic field. This magnetic field attracts ions objects. Now I am going to demonstrate the electromagnet to you. See, I am taking this normal nail near to the staples. Is it sticking? No, it is not sticking because there is no magnetic field in this nail right now. Now I am turning on the current and the current is flowing through the nail right now. Now I am taking it close to the nails. The staples are sticking to the nail because a magnetic field is generated by the nail right now. Now I am going to turn off the current and see all the staples have fallen down because the magnetic field has gone. The main advantage of the electromagnet is that we can increase and decrease the power of the magnet by controlling the amount of current. Electromagnet is mostly used in generators, motors, loudspeakers and MRI machines. It is also used in industries for lifting iron and steel scraps. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Good morning everybody, I am DN from grade 5. Today I am going to show about Aaron's fountain. To make this Aaron's fountain, we have to take 3 bottles, number of drinking straws, also need a pair of scissors, glue gun and a knife. First you have to take the two caps and stick like this with a glue gun. And we have to place the 2 bottles in the caps like this. And we have to place the color straws in the given map. When we have stick it, we have to stick it like glue on the cap to place the straw. And we have to make we have to put hole in the middle bottle top. When we have put the hole, we have to put the 3rd cap on this with the glue. And we have to cut out the top section of the 3rd bottle and fix it in the hole. We fix it in the cap. And we have to cut the flexi and stick it like this with glue. That's all, our fountain model is ready. When we have to start, pour water on the top. It will run out to the lower bottle. Okay, and we have to turn it back around to refill the middle bottle. Turn it back around to the first stage. It is primed ready. And we have to again pour the water on the top. And it will pour the water on the top. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Ms. Kavian from grade 5B section. Today I made a rainwater alarm project. Rainwater alarm project is simple but it is very useful project that detects rain. Water is basic need for everyone's life. Saving water and proper usages of water is very important. Water is very essential for all living beings. When the buzzer rings, we can take actions. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Sias from grade 4A. I am very glad to participate in this Science Expo event. I have chosen the topic respiratory system. First, we can see what is meant by respiration. The lungs and respiration system allows us to breathe. The process of inspiration and expiration is called respiration. Inspiration means taking in oxygen. Expiration means giving out carbon dioxide. This exchange of gas is known as respiration. The part of our respiration system are nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, lungs and diaphragm. When we breathe, the air follows through this part and reaches lungs, takes oxygen from the air and gives out of carbon dioxide. Diaphragm, which is located under lungs, help in this process. Now I will show this process through the model. When we blow air, we can see the contraction of the lungs. Exercise and breathing clean air are important to take care of our respiratory system. Thank you.
Good morning all. My name is C. Santosh. I am studying Cbse School of Progressive Education, grade 4A section. I am here to explain the model of vacuum cleaner. I convert plastic water bottle into vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner uses electric motor that spin the fan. Sucking in air, thermocol balls will be absorbed. Thank you.
Everyone, it is Devadash. I am 2 kg. I am going to take it. I am water, turmeric, lemon, and
Hello, I am K. Ganesh, grade 5, section B. I am doing a density experiment and we take tap water and the normal water put 1 lemon and this lemon is sinking and we take 2 spoons of salt and mix it well. And we take 1 more lemon and this lemon is floating. This salt water has iron and density. This normal water no have iron and density. So this is density experiment. Thank you.
Everyone, myself Roshna from second year, CK School of Progressive Education, and I am going to do science experiment to check the fact. For this, I need 2 glasses of water, common salt, and 2 lemon. First, I pour water in the glass. And I put lemon in the glass. See, it is sinking. Another glass I pour water. And I add salt and I mix it and I put lemon. See, it is floating because the salt make higher density than lemon. Another glass, the lemon make higher density than water. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am V. Varun from grade 8. I have done a project based on the electric bill for this science exhibition. In this we have a 9-volt battery which is the power supply for this unit. We have a switch, wire, LED, a sound editing device, DC motor and a thread with bolt nut. When we on this switch, the power from the 9-volt battery goes through the wire to LED and DC motor simultaneously. When the power goes, the LED will glow and the DC motor starts rotate. When it starts rotating, the thread with bolt rod will also rotate because it is connected with the shaft of the DC motor. When it starts rotating, it hits the sound producing device and it makes noise. Now I am going to show how it's work. Thank you.
Hi friends, I am going to tell about how automatic bell works. We are living in the automation world where everything is individual and home automation is getting automatically with the help of an advanced programmable controller. Automatic bell timer system is an elegant device. Timer system is an elegant device designed to ring the school, college and industry bell automatically. A user can program various timing of period, short break, etc. Network time protocol is used here. Parts of bell: buzzer, displayer, controller, USB cable. First we have to connect to the USB cable to the charger. Next we have to on the hotspot in mobile. Next the time will run. After 1 minute the alarm will ring. Advantage and disadvantage of automatic bell. It is performed automatically where we can save time. It is used in school, college and industries. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
My hearty welcome to everyone for this Digital Science Expo 2021. I am S. Sagan and I am studying 4th Standard B section MSN branch. I am very glad to participate and I am going to exhibit my preparation of model of air cooler. Let us see how it will work. Container is the main cabin of air cooler. Top of the container I made tiny hole for inflow the air. I fitted a motor with the fan connected to a SW battery. Inside the container we need some ice cubes for cooling effect. When we switch on the battery, the fan starts to rotate, sucks the air from the atmosphere and mixed with ice water and pushes the cool air to the outlet. You can feel the fresh cooling air by keep your hand nearer to the outlet. In this way, the real air cooler is working. Thank you for watching my preparation.
Hello everyone, I am going to do the windmill. Thank you.
Kumar Kavindraj, Grade 2B section from CK School of Progressive Education. If cool science experiment. How air pressure on water. For this experiment, we need plate, candle, glass of colored water, and the matchbox. Let me start. See how air pressure on water. Water rise up. See how air pressure on water. Water rise up. I hope you all enjoy this experiment. Thank you. Bye bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Astin. I am grade 3A. Now I am making a car used to buy waste bottles. This is the water dispenser. Open. Close. Thank you. Sri grade 3A. I'm doing two water dispenser. Things needed: straw, gum, marker, scissors, glue, and cardboard. I am studying in 3rd A. My school name is Expo of Progressive Education. I make waste material toys. First, we want two bottles. One is big, one is small, and we want four tires and scissors and sticks and two rubber bands. I am make it and ready. First, we need to make square-shaped hole in the bottle and
Take one bottle and cut it like flower. Take one stick and put 2 rubber bands in the stick set. Thank you. The toy is ready. Hi everybody, I am Sachin Balaji, grade 2B from Cbse School of Progressive Education. So now we are going to see a magical experiment. It is a bubble inside the bubble. We need cup of water and starch, sugar, liquid sugar. Put 1 spoon sugar, 2 spoon liquid soap, stir it well. Now let's blow it. One and two. Thank you. I thank our school, teachers and underline. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am MS Kabilan from grade 2. Today I am going to do one experiment with Eno and water. I am taking a bottle of water and take 3 Eno packets. We should put the Eno in the balloon and we should put the balloon in the bottle. When Eno is mixing the water, the carbon dioxide gas is making the balloon to blow. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Expo, grade 3, section B. My school name is Cbse School of Progressive Education. My topic is SPR waste. I using waste thing I did aeroplane. Let me start how to make aeroplane. Coke bottle, small fan, cardboard, on and off switch, inside the cap DC motor, 9 volts battery, thread, connected wire. Shall we start flying together? Yes, we are ready. Thank you to all.
Good morning ma'am. I am Kritika Sen. I am studying grade 2A. Science experiment. Peel the orange. Unpeel the orange. Peel the oranges. Sink in water. Unpeel the oranges. Floats for water. Why? Because density less. Density more. Thank you, ma'am.
Video. Okay, போதும் க்ளோஸ் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணு ஃபுல் ஆகுது.
I am going to do a windmill. Windmill is used for as do electronic power. One cap taken put in one battery. Another one cap in another one battery. One battery will give a energy to this fan and one battery is give a energy to light. We put this switch means all will operate.
Good morning. I am Jinendran. I am studying in third standard B section from CK School of Progressive Education, Emerson branch. Water dispenser. A device. Water dispenser. Water dispenser. A device dispenser water. It is necessary part of society in which provides easy access to drink water. It delivers water from a tap or spigot using button or knob. This also allows gravity and vacuum pressure to fill glass. Thank you.
Video. ஓகே போதும் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணு ஃபுல் ஆகுது.
I am Vivan from grade 3 section A. I am going to make water sprinkler for gardening. Things needed for water sprinkler: plastic bottle, hose, tape, pin. Put some holes in plastic bottle. Fix bottle in the hose. Tape it without any gap. Put holes like this. Tape it like this. Water sprinkler used to spread water slowly for plants and grass. Enjoy the video. Thank you.
Mrs. Kylie, I am studying for Cbse. My father's name is EVM. EVM is the electronic voting machine. Voting machine voting voting.
Good morning to all. I am going to explain about volcano eruption. I made the model of volcano with cardboard and tissue paper. Lava was made by using red color powder, baking soda and vinegar. Volcano erupted when Baking powder and vinegar react together. Thank you for watching my experiment.
Greetings everyone, I'm Shweta Sri of grade 6. My project is about the future communication tool, that is 3D hologram. Life is a hologram, even the smallest moment contains eternity within it, which shows the 3D images in the prism-like mirror. As you've seen in many technology movies, they use the 3D hologram projective person from some other place will be appear there in 3D hologram. They are mainly used for attracting audience and for advertisement and communication and trades, etc. This is our future. We all going to communicate with these 3D hologram. So the 3D hologram was made by prism-like structure. So hologram means, I finally said, it means non-corporeal health, which such seen as how there are a lot of very corporeal things I didn't like to do with it. You're right now. Let's see.
Good morning to all. I am Nitisha, grade 3, section B. My project is rocket. I used to water bottle, newspaper, LED light, small light, wire connected battery. Thank you.
My name is Vishnu. I am studying in 4th standard B section. My school name is Cbse School of Progressive Education. This is motor fan. This is mobile charger wire connected motor. This is mobile charger wire. This is give to motor lot of power. I'm sure a motor how working. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Good evening. I am RJ Binash, grade 4B section. Today I will talk about food chain. Food is the main sources of energy from all living organisms. A series of organisms that one another, resulting in the flow of energy from one organism to the another is called a food chain. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I am Yugasti of grade 9 from CK School of Progressive Education. I am very glad to experience my project on Next 2021. Thanks for giving me the wonderful opportunity. My project is all about making your home smarter. I think we all smarter. Now we make our home smarter. So in our lockdown, we should not go anywhere out. So think of and imagine that you are going to Singapore. And when you are going in a flight, you suddenly thought about your house that you didn't on or off your air conditioner at your home. What you will do? You will just inform to somebody to off it. Instead of that, we can use my project called home automation. This project is used to operate your home electronics wherever you are using the app called Synrix or Alexa. I first say you how it works. Then I'll say you what are the components I used to make it. Okay. First, when I connected this automation device to the phone app called Sentry, and I have connected the automation to the electronic called device 3 and device 4. Now I on the device 3, it ons. If I off the device 4, it offs. So this was simple. We can operate it wherever we are. So now how it works? What are the components I used to make it? So come, let's see. In the inside of home automation, I used in Max board, which has a copper plate instead of wire, which give current supply to the DC motor. This DC motor supplies current to the 2 relay. The 2 relay give an information to microcontroller, which is enabled with Wi-Fi. This is how it works. So this is how simple that you can use it. If you are like to travel more place, you can use my products. So this how simple. So make your home smarter and make your house you all smarter. So come, let's make all become a smarter one and make our home also smarter. Thank you.
Good morning, I am Mohammad Riaz. Today I am going to explain about heart. Now I am going to give the introduction. Heart is one of the most important organ responsible for sustaining life. It has 4 chambers. The size of the heart is the size of the clenched fist. Now I am going to explain the functions of the heart. One primary function of the heart is to provide blood throughout the body. The blood delivers oxygen, hormones and other components throughout the body, including the heart. The heart also measures the adequate blood pressure that have been maintained in our body. Now I am going to tell about the 2 types of circulation. The 2 types of circulation are pulmonary circulation and systematic circulation. Pulmonary circulation brings the deoxygenated blood away from the heart and brings the oxygenated blood back to the heart. The systematic circulation pumps the oxygenated blood throughout the body. Meanwhile, the deoxygenated blood comes back to the heart. So this is the process. Now I am going to tell about the structure of the heart. There are 4 chambers, namely left atrium, right atrium, left ventricle and right ventricle. Ventricles are the chambers who provide the heart. Atrium are the chambers who receive the heart. Right ventricle and right atrium make the right side of the heart. Left ventricle and left atrium make the left side of the heart. The biggest atrium is aorta. Now I am going to tell about the pericardium. The pericardium is a fluid-like structure which present outside of the heart. There are 2 types of pericardium, namely visceral layer and parietal layer. Visceral layer is present outside of the heart which protects the heart, and parietal layer is also present outside of the heart. It contains a fluid-like structure which protects the heart. Now I am going to tell about the structure of the heart wall. There are 3 types of structures of the heart wall. They are epicardium, myocardium and endocardium. Epicardium present inside of the heart which protects inside of the heart. Myocardium protects the middle of the heart and endocardium protects the outer layer of the heart. Now I am going to tell about the chambers. As I said that there are ventricles and atrium. Now I am going to tell about the main differences between the ventricles and atrium. The first difference is that ventricles are larger in size than the atrium. Atrium are the smaller in size than the ventricle. Now ventricles are the chambers who provide the blood. Atrium are the chambers who receive the blood. Now I am going to tell about the blood vessels. There are 3 types of blood vessels: veins, capillaries and arteries. Veins are the chambers who provide the deoxygenated blood to the heart. Atrium provides the oxygenated blood to the heart. Capillaries intersect atrium and ventricle. Now I am going to tell about valves. Valves are the fluid-like structure which present between the cardiac chamber and between the veins. So there are 2 types of valves. Now I am going to tell about the function of the heart. The heart provides 5.7 liters per day. The heart beats up to 1 lakh times per day, which means 3 billion times per year, per lifetime. The normal adult heart weighs up to 280 to 340 grams. Meanwhile, The normal female heart weighs up to 230 to 280 grams. In the newborn babies, the heart beats up to 90 to 180 times per minute. In the adult, the heart beats up to 75 to 90 times per minute. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hi everyone, let me introduce myself. I am Preeti and I am from grade 9. Today I am going to do crazy foam experiment. In this experiment, I will take milk and potassium permanganate. In a glass of milk, add potassium permanganate. The protein of milk is casein. It is oxidized by potassium permanganate. In neutralization reaction, acid and base react with other to form. Here, potassium permanganate react with milk to form potassium lactate as a foam. Thank you. Here, potassium permanganate react with milk to form potassium lactate as a foam. Thank you.
Good morning, I am Madhusudan from grade 9 from CK School of Progressive Education. I am going to do some experiments to demonstrate Newton's 3 law of motion. I would like to tell something about Sir Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton is a mathematician, physicist and an author, and he is very famous for his universal law of gravitation. Now I am going to do some experiments to demonstrate Newton's first law of motion. For the first experiment, I have taken a plastic cup and a piece of cardboard and a coin. Now I am going to place this cardboard on top of this plastic cup, and I am going to take this coin and place it at the top of this cardboard. Now I am going to give a sudden pulling force to it. Let's see what happens. When I give a sudden pulling force, the coin doesn't came along with the cardboard. It has fallen down directly into the plastic cup. This is because of the first law of motion. So when I give a sudden pulling force to it, it doesn't came along with this cardboard, because the force is not enough to change the state of motion of this coin, but good enough to change the state of motion of this cardboard. So Newton tells that a tendency of an object to resist any change in its state of motion is its inertia. So the tendency of this coin to resist any change in its state of motion is more than the force which I given to this cardboard to change its state of motion. So this has more inertia than the force which I given to this to change this cardboard's state of motion. So it doesn't change, remains in the state of rest and not changes its motion. So Newton tells that an object will continue to be at rest, and an object is moving at a uniform velocity will continue to be in the state of motion unless and until an external unbalanced force acted upon it. So what I am trying to tell is, this coin has more inertia, so it has a good, its resistance is more, so it doesn't change its state of motion. So I am going to do another experiment to prove 3 types of inertia: inertia of rest, inertia of motion and inertia of direction. So for this I have taken a toy car and an eraser. So now I am going to keep this eraser on top of the toy car. Now I am going to give a sudden pushing force to this car. Let's see what happens. You can see that when I give a sudden pushing force to this car, its state changes. So it doesn't have more inertia, but the eraser has more inertia, so it resists any change in its state of motion. So when I give a pushing force, it doesn't change into the state of motion, it remains in the state of rest. So it gives a resistant force in this direction, so it has fallen down. But the toy car has less inertia. So when I give a sudden pushing force, it is good enough to change its state of motion, but it is not good enough to change the state of motion of this eraser. So it remains in the state of rest. So I am going to do another experiment using this. So I am keeping this eraser and I am going to give a pushing force, and I am keeping my hand here like a obstacle. So you can see that when the car is moving, this time inertia is less to this eraser, so its motion is also changed. Its state of motion is changed. When the car hits my hand, the eraser comes front. In our daily life, we see this phenomena. When we travel in a car and the driver is giving a sudden brake, we tend to fall forward. So what this happens here? So when I give a sudden force to this car, the resistance of this eraser is not enough to remain in the state of rest. So it tend to travel along with the car, but when it hits my hand, there happens the inertia of motion. So it resists any change. Now the eraser is in the state of motion, but when the car hit my hand, the state of gives a resistance, so it tend to fall forward. So this tells us about the inertia of motion. Now I am going to do another experiment to demonstrate Newton's second law of motion. For this I have taken a cardboard and I have taken a diary for the ramp, and I have taken a plastic cup, and I have taken a scale to measure. I have taken a different types of ball. So I am going to check this experiment by using the tennis ball. Now I am not going to give any force to this ball. I am going to just leave my hand and it going to roll. Now you can see that this ball has displaces up to 15 centimeter. Now I am going to keep this cup at the same position, and I am going to use this marble. You can see that it has displaced up to 17 centimeter, and I am going to use this ball. So it has displaced it up to 5 centimeter. Now I am going to use this ball. You can see that this ball has displaced it up to 8.5 centimeter. So we can clearly see that the tennis ball and this marble has displaced the box a larger length, because higher the mass, force applied by it is also higher, and higher the acceleration and higher the force applied by it. So from this experiment we can clearly see that the marble has a higher mass, so the force applied by it is also higher. So the plastic box has displaced a larger length, and this tennis ball is also has a higher mass, and the two things common to this are mass and acceleration. When an object is accelerating more, the force applied by it is also more. A real life example, we can clearly see that a bullet from when its weight is very less, but the acceleration is more, so the force applied by it can also kill a person. So the two things are the factors of force. The one is mass and one is acceleration. So this ball has a less mass, but its acceleration is more, so it has displaced this box up to a reasonable distance. So Newton states that a rate of change of its momentum is directly proportional to the force applied by it. So if the rate of change of momentum increases, the force applied by it also increases. The rate of change of momentum is nothing but there is a change in the velocity. If there is a change in a velocity, there is certainly acceleration happens there. So, when I roll, there is not a constant velocity for these 4 balls, there is a change in velocity. So, this leads to the acceleration of these balls. So, Newton states that force is equal to mass into acceleration. Now, I am going to do one experiment to demonstrate Newton's third law of motion. It is a very understandable law, and it states that to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. If we running and walking, jumping, all this because of third law of motion. If there is no action reaction pair, then we can't run, we can't walk, and we can't jump. But this is because while walking we apply force downward, and the surface also applies another force which is equal to the force which we applied, and it is opposite in direction. We apply the force in downwards and the force applied by the ground is upward. So, that is why we are able to walk. Now, I am going to do that experiment. I have taken 2 tumblers and I am going to place it with some distance, and I have taken a candle and I have taken a needle, inserted this needle center of this candle, and I am going to place this needle such a way that it balances the candle. Now, I am going to burn this end first. Now, I have burned the 2 ends of this candle. Now, you can see that this side of this candle, the wax is melting faster in this side of the candle than that side, because this side is first tilted in that direction. So, the wax also tilted. So, there is a more melting of wax than that side that side. Now, you can see that there is a rhythmic motion. This continues until it is burning. So, when this side goes down, there is a more dripping of wax. So, it becomes lighter. So, therefore, it comes upside. We know that a lighter particle will move up and the heavier particle will move down. So, this motion caused by this difference in the weight of this object. So, when it goes down, the fire is tilted in such a way that it burns the wax faster. Now, this side becomes lighter and comes up. This is the action reaction pair. So, there is an action which causes another reaction. So, there is a rhythmic movement of this candle. Thank you.
Good morning. Today I am going to explain about the automatic sanitizer machine. And now take the long rectangle cardboard and fix it with it. And we need a nail plate and insert here and with a small square plywood, and we need one calling bell switch. Next we need to put the hole in downside and the front. Next we need to connect the wire with calling bell and we need to insert in this hole, and we need to paste the back side with tape or glue gun. Next we need to take the pipe and we need to close the downside, and we need to take the square cardboard and we need to fix the elbow with it, and we need to take the long rectangle cardboard and insert the nail with it. Next we need a nail plate and we need to connect with the small plywood piece. Next we need to put a hole in downside and upside. Then we need one calling bell switch to operate. Next we need to connect with the calling bell switch, and we need to insert in the hole and take it, and we need to paste with tape or glue gun. Next we need one pipe and close the downside. One water bottle, we need to cut it into half, and one pumping motor, we need to insert the pumping motor here and close the water bottle and take the wire through the cap. We need to put the hole. Take that wire and insert in this hole, and we need to connect with this calling ball switch, and we need to take an old cable and cut the end piece. Next we need to connect with it. Now my friend Ritish will come and explain the uses of the sanitization machine.
Innovative creation with household things. Creativity is grand work to create new things. Innovation is trying to do something new. Here comes our innovative and creative scientist to deliver their innovative ideas with us.
Good morning to all. I am MJ Crosser of grade 2. I am going to do butterfly, sun and monkey by using household things. Now I am going to do butterfly. This is Monkey. Thank you to all.
Everyone from grade 3 section A. I am going to do utensils activity. First activity. Butterfly. Second activity. Tortoise. Third activity. Snail. Hi everyone, I am R. Kavin Raj, grade 2B section from CK School of Progressive Education.
Poster presentation. The masterpiece of education is to prepare the young to educate themselves throughout their lives. Poster presentation is a way to communicate the information in a short and concise format. Here are our junior scientists ready to show her innovative poster. Let us have a look at her performance.
Greetings all, I am Sweta from CK School of Progressive Education. Today I am going to present you the poster presentation about COVID-19 coronavirus. Coronavirus is a virus came from China December 31st, 2019 from Wuhan city from a province. Every government has some rules and regulations to control the risk about coronavirus. First one, hand washing. We should wash our hands always with sanitizer and hand soap. 2. Social distancing. We should follow social distancing about 1 meter or 6 meter away from everyone. 3. Mask. We should wear mask always. We can use herbal mask compared to normal mask. 4th. Stay at home. We should stay at home to prevent us from coronavirus. These were the steps given by government to reduce the coronavirus. Thank you.
Interview on brain anatomy. The human brain starts working the moment you are born and never stops until you stand up to speak in public. Here are our students Mohammad Riaz and Ajmal to deliver an interview on brain anatomy.
Good morning, I am Ajmal. I am going to interview with Mr. Riaz. Yes. Hi Riaz. Hello sir. Please take your seat. Now I am going to ask Riaz a couple of questions about the brain. Now Riaz, are you ready?
Yes sir.
Shall I show my first question?
Okay sir.
What part of the brain controls memory?
Amygdala is the part of the brain which controls the memory.
What part of the brain responsible for happiness?
Limbic cortex is the part of the brain which is responsible for happiness.
Do humans have two brains?
The human body has two brains. The first brain is located in our head. The second brain is located in our tummy, which is our digestive system.
What happens to brain if we get sudden electric shock?
An electric shock can directly cause deaths in 3 ways. Paralysis of the breathing, center in the brain, and paralysis of the heart.
What causes dream when we are sleeping?
Activation synthesis hypothesis suggests that dream can cause due to the rapid eye movement in the brainstem, which is also known as medulla oblongata, and stimulate in the limbic system.
What will happen if we use mobile phone for a long time?
It's a good question which everyone needs to know. The rays coming out from the cell phone can lead to stress, tension, depression and many more things which is harmful to our life. Then the higher frequency coming from the cell phone can lead to any brain problems and chronic depression. It may also lead to brain tumor.
What will happen if there is a clot in our brain?
Clot in our brain stops the flow of blood in our brain or in our neck. Then the clot usually occurs in our blood vessels, so it may be one clot or maybe double clot or maybe more clot. Then the stroke also appear due to a clot in the brain.
Why do we get nightmares?
For some people, medicines, alcohol, drugs, lack of sleep, fever, and triggered by emotional issues. So, for that incident, the nightmares will become, but which is so unreal. So, that's the fact.
How do brain stores memory?
When a memory is created, it flows from the cortex, which was rich in nerve cells. The central switching for the memory in the brain. Information flows in the opposite direction when we retrieve memory.
What will happen if a person undergoes head injury?
Head injuries may cause bleeding in the brain tissue and the surroundings. So let me tell you an example. If we got an accident, so head was severely injured, so we suddenly not feel that pain. So it may take several hours or several days to get to know about that pain. So we have a severe attack on our outer brain.
outer part of the brain, which is a skull. So then we have a bleeding on our neck. So then we might get into the stage that we might have unconscious. So when we get a brain injury, so we should consult with the doctor. Hope I have cleared all the doubts.
Wow, you have done a great job.
Innovation Day 2021. Innovation is the only way to win. Our CKSP students and faculties have celebrated our Founders Day as Innovation Day. Faculties have recycled resources with bottles, tires and plastic covers. Let us watch their inventions done in our CKSP campus. Previous year Science Expo video. Sometimes you will never know the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Things end, but memories last forever. We have a video of our previous year Science Expo to recall our timeless treasures. Let's watch it. other school students model. Science is a way of thinking too much more than it is a body of knowledge. Here comes our talented outsider to show his wonderful model with us.
Student Science Expo. I am Sudhir. Today topics layer. Save water. Save animals. Land only cycle. Please provide vehicles. Grow plants. Reuse recycle. Save forests. Save animals. I also explain the chart. Save animals. Save forests. Save life. Save electricity. Save fuel. Use solar energy. Use biogas. Save power. Avoid plastics. Water cleansing.
Pledge. With respect to the pledge, I made that if you like your plan, you can keep it. An oath is a promise, and a promise can be made regardless of feeling. Here are our CKSPs taking an oath to safeguard our environment. Vote of thanks. Saying thank you is more than good manners. It is a good spirituality. Vote of thanks. Saying thank you is more than a good manners. It is good spirituality. Now, I would like to call our teacher, Mrs. Sarita, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning all. Gratitude makes sense of your past, brings peace for today and creates a vision for tomorrow. A warm and graceful morning to our most valued audiences, management committee, worthy teachers, parents, my dear children and everyone gathered virtually here. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks speech and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this virtual next gen happen. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to place and record a warm thanks to our respected Executive Director, Ms. Amudavalli Ranganathan, Principal of CK School of Progressive Education, Mrs. Sudha, HR Mrs. Kumari Leelam. I thank them for their minute-to-minute support and guidance for encouraging at every point of time for this next gen virtual event. Thank you all for the great support and guidance extended to all of us for this occasion. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of every motivated and dedicated colleagues of CK School of Progressive Education. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation to Mr. Senthil Kumar, Mr. Vetri Kumaran, IT team, Mr. Antony Raj from Media team, Mr. Siva, Mrs. Lakshmi Devi from Admin team and all our nannies. I would also like to extend my thanks to all the in-charges, Mrs. Aditya, Mrs. Aparna, Mrs. Sarita, Ms. Rajeshwari, Mrs. Anushya, Ms. Narmada, Ms. Swati, Mrs. Deepa Lakshmi, Mrs. Mainaka, Mrs. Vijay Lakshmi, Mrs. Shamma, Mrs. Indumati, Mrs. Uma, Mrs. Thenmuri, Mrs. Usharani, Ms. Rajeshwari, Ms. Madhavi, Mrs. Kanimuri, Mrs. Chitra, Mrs. Anita, Mrs. Soundarya, Ms. Rajalakshmi, Ms. Rajeshwari, Mr. Prem and Mr. Karthikeyan. My gratitude to all participants who gracing the occasion and sharing their opinions and make the event a grand success.